Hey guys, and welcome to Do Tell. And let's be honest, it's so weird to start a podcast just being like, hey guys, now what's the topic?
Because you can't do like a traditional transition like you would do in an essay. You like say your theme songs and you're like, haha, the evidence.
Yeah, let me put my hook right here.
Yeah.
Like, no.
I think that's my least favorite part about recording.
Yeah, because you feel so like weird, you know? You're like, okay.
Especially because
where are we going now?
Our episodes are very like, they're not scripted at all.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, we don't even come out with an outline. We're just like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, some days we decide our topic on the day of recording.
Yeah, like today we were like, okay, what was the topic about again? Oh, okay, yeah, we can talk about that.
Okay. Well, my weekend was so fun. I had a lot of fun. I went biking with my dad on Saturday. Ooh. And like we went 8 miles. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I was like at one point I was dying. I was like, I can't do it. Yeah. I can't do it. And then my dad's like, well, you either stay here or go home. There's no other way to go home. You have to ride the bike. Yeah.
Yeah. Ride it all the way.
But we burned like 900 calories out of biking.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I know. I need to like get back into biking. Yeah. Like we've done it around our neighborhood, but like my mom and I love to go together. And we also have like these little dog things on the side, like that you can hook the leash up to. And like it's really like hard to do it because like, you got to balance yourself a certain different way. But yeah, we need to get back into it. It's really, really good for the body.
Because it works your entire body, not just like one muscle group,
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm burned all the way. I'm like, oh my god.
I wish we like lived in the same place still because we could go biking together.
Yes. I wish that we lived at least like 30 minutes or an hour away from each other.
We could visit all the time.
Like we've been talking about like this entire weekend. Like I went to Illinois and we were like having conversations like 24/7 my entire trip. And I'm like, girl, we need to like see each other soon.
Maybe go to Italy.
Sicily.
If you know, you know. We're not going to talk about it.
If you know, you know, yes. We ain't going to go anywhere else with that. But yeah, we were just talking about like, the fun things we would do if we were like by each other.
God, that would be so amazing.
I
feel like this weekend,
we were like,
I'm gonna be super honest with you guys. This past, like, because we started a new podcast and everything that we spoke about was like very focused on the podcast, and we just didn't have time to just, hang out.
Yeah. You like brought that up to me, like, what was it, like a week or two ago, and you were like, hey, I feel like we're like drifting off from like actually being friends. We're like only like podcast partners,
and we wanted to get back to like we have started this podcast on the basis of our friendship.
Exactly. So we want like our friendship to be here, not just like, hey, let's talk about topics.
But this weekend was great. I feel like we finally we talked about everything except for the podcast.
Yeah, we did. We really did. And I'm glad.
I feel like we're kind of back to where we were. And it's going great. I love it.
Like the only thing we talked about was like the website that we have now, which shout out guys, you have a website, go check the bio.
We have like custom made artwork for each and every episode, so go check it out.
Yes. Shout out Sanjana. Woo!
I'll do a woo for myself.
She did a great job, guys. Go check that out. Yeah. Besides that, we didn't really talk about the podcast that much. And I'm glad we need that time.
It was great. I loved it. Also, my stomach is like growling like really bad right now.
Yeah, we're recording this at like 12:44. So I understand. For like the past hour, we've been looking at like throwback photos.
Oh my god, it was so great.
Oh my god. Like, it's so cringy, but like I love looking back on them and being like, oh, look how much we've grown.
Oh my god, I look like burnt toast and she looks like Casper the Ghost.
I know. I was like, did I even know what makeup?
Oh my god, we both did not know. We did not know how to do our hair. We did not know how to style. It was really bad. It was a bad time.
Like Kylie Cosmetics came out during that time, and like I thought, I was obsessed. I still have like those palettes and all of that, but like I like put on the lip kits and only the lip kit.
Yeah, there was no foundation. There was like nothing. Okay,
No,
and it was just like there was like bright. It was like dark maroon that you put on, I believe.
I was looking at a throwback photo, and we were like we were at like a Preds game, you know. And oh my god, my lips were so dark.
It was like a great hour that we spent doing all of that.
I know, we spent like literally an hour.
Oh my god, some of the photos included people that we don't talk to anymore. That was a little
another episode.
We have to do another episode just for like all the things that happened.
Yes, we do. Oh my god, that'd be like such a throwback moment.
Yes, I hope all those people listen to that episode because I don't know, I just want them to listen.
Me too. Like, I want them to be like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh my
moment.
god, yeah.
Oh, shoot.
I wonder how they are now.
I know. Like, I kind of like want to go back and like, I don't know, go visit that high school or like middle school and like have like a reunion kind of thing and like see what it looks like, you know? I'd be like, oh my god, that's him.
Right? Okay, so I saw one of the guys on Instagram, okay, and he looks very different, but the same at the same time. Yeah, he just like, I don't know, I guess he started like working out or something, so that was different, but his face looks exactly the same.
Oh my god.
But I feel like good style could like definitely do wonders.
Oh my god. I like could drop dead if I see a guy that has great sense of style and that like he did that.
Exactly.
He did that.
Exactly. Like, oh my god, we need to go to like UK because they dress really nice there.
We need to travel the whole world right now.
Oh my god. Okay, so we'll go to Australia, but we won't stay too long there because there's like reptiles there and we don't like them.
Yeah, we don't want to get eaten alive.
Yeah. Maybe we should go to Australia last. So if we do get eaten alive, we saw the rest of the world.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. We've got a whole plan.
Yeah, you know, have a plan.
Get eaten last.
Mm-hmm. Well, that reminds me, since you went like travel to Illinois the past weekend, I heard there was like a lot of tea.
Yeah.
Let's not get into the tea, but like talk about what you found out or something like that.
Well, like I've been to like Illinois like ever since I was little, you know, and like we visit our family there, and it's like really fun, you know. And like, okay, I'm just gonna like shout this out right now. It's a little town, okay, in Illinois, and like Illinois is like a flat area, okay, like they do crops and all of that, like grow some corn, that kind of area. And so like they're really like old schoolers, okay, and so they don't really like change, right? Yeah. And so, okay, for instance, like this one story, I absolutely thought this was hilarious.
Oh god.
At the moment, my mom freaking almost killed me. Shout out, Mom, love you. Hope I don't get killed after you listen to this, but
it's fine. I'll vouch for you.
Yeah. So I literally didn't really do that much. Okay, so like we were outside and we were having like a nice little fire. We were doing some s'mores and all of that, and I love that. And then my mom brought like a game for me and my sister to play. It was like, you know, I don't really know what the game was called at, to be honest. It's not like off in my mind. But anyways, so we went there and we like were doing the games, and my mom had like a little JBL speaker for us to play music. And to be honest, we're about like 40 feet away, so you can't really hear that much music, right? And I'm playing at like full like level of like the toppest, okay? And I the first song I play is Post Malone, right? And it's on her playlist. It's on my mom's phone's playlist. It's already connected to the JBL. Yeah. And I'm like, oh yeah, because like my sister loves some Post, and she like recommended like to play the song Circles. Yeah. Okay. And she was like, I love this song. So we like were playing the game and all that. And then like maybe like 15 minutes later, my mom starts yelling at me for being too loud, and that it's not the appropriate area to be playing Post Malone because it's explicit music, but yet it's her playlist.
No, the way you ended it, but it's on her playlist.
I told my brother that, and he was like, "That's just funny."
That is funny. No, I feel like our parents do a
at
lot of things that are like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love them to death. They're amazing. Thank you for all that they do for us, right? But there's things that they just do that I'm like, you don't make any sense.
I know. Like, I feel like the environment that you're in kind of like reflects like how you react to things, you know? And like in that environment, in my opinion, I feel like my mom was just not the same person she is normally around like just our family compared to like relatives, you know what I mean?
I know.
It changes you up.
It does.
It's insane.
I know. It can change people like so much. And I think it's based on like the whole I want them to like me kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It's like the whole like basic human nature kind of thing. But like,
yeah, it's just your reaction to things.
Yeah,
you know?
I just don't know like why it changes them so much that they react to you, the person that they live with for like ever, in such a drastically different way.
Yeah. I feel like, okay, this is like a huge thing for me. Like, I bet you can react to this the same way I would. Because parents, we're going to like straight out call you out right here. So, let's be honest, guys. You're not always right, okay?
Facts.
You're not always right. And, like, you feel like you're right at the moment, but if you, like, look into the details a little bit more, you may not be right. And then when you find that out, you don't want to apologize for that.
But I just...
And it happens all the time.
I feel like our parents could be a little old school in a way.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, when, like you said, you know, they don't want to, what do you call it? What's the word?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, okay. They don't want to believe that they're wrong. But, I mean, their opinion or whatever they're saying might be true back when they were kids. But we live in such a different world and society now that what you say might not be right today.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the world that we're living in right now, I feel like we need to evolve a little bit more because, like, opinions need to change.
Exactly.
Because, like, say, like, they, for instance, like, our parents, our grandparents, like, old schoolers, let's say, they have, like, an old school way of thinking, you know? I feel like many parents do want to evolve with, like, a different mindset of, like, thinking of, like, oh, okay, like, for instance, like, Black Lives Matter or, like, gay pride and all of that. Like, that was not a thing when they were young, you know? They didn't really think of that. And so they have to change their mindset a little bit. And so I think that it kind of helps with some, but some parents like have a little bit of a slighter difference with an opinion. So it's kind of hard for like instance like their children to like kind of communicate with them about that.
Exactly. And I feel like that creates such a negative environment in the house itself because it kind of forces their kids to act or like put on a face, put on an act for them so they don't have to deal with it. And I think that's like the saddest thing a kid can do in their own house.
I know. Me and you were talking about like that thing like acting and we just like went all over with that. And I like, okay, so like for instance, let's like make a little example. Like, okay, acting industry wise, let's say, you know, I'm in that kind of industry-ish, okay? And I'm just gonna say it's so hard to act.
It is.
Okay.
You completely have to lose yourself and get into that character, you know?
It's like, well, in this world, we're trying to, like, find ourselves. But while we're acting at the same time like somebody else.
Exactly.
It's crazy, right? Like, we have to put up an act sometimes for our parents because, like, for instance, I don't like to show that I'm sad to people.
Oh my God, I completely relate.
I don't like crying in front of people. Like, I don't like feeling that vulnerable, you know what I mean? And, like, it's not my forte. I don't like to do it. And so I just hide it away.
Yeah. And, no, the one thing that I do that I find annoying for myself is that I honestly don't know how to express my emotions like pretty well. So if I'm angry and I can't say anything about it, I like the anger in me just boils so much that I start crying.
Yeah.
And like I can't, the fact that I can't say anything makes me more angry.
Yes, like if, for instance, in a family situation, if like you don't get your part of way, like say if you're right, okay, and like you don't get your part of way, and people like in your family start yelling at you, saying you're wrong or something. Like for instance, with me, like I don't, again, don't want to show your emotions, so like I just rather leave the room, go cry, and then come back like nothing happened.
Oh my god, that reminds me of that one thing that you sent me where like girls can go sit in their car, cry for like 5 minutes, and they'll put on a face and be right back being the boss.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, but I like so agree with what you're saying, because I feel like in our society now, like today's world, we are forced to put on an act for others, and you don't want to do the same thing in your own house. You shouldn't need to do that in your own house.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like sometimes we put on an act so much that we don't even, like when we're alone, we don't even realize that we're still putting on that act.
It's like second nature. Like we constantly do and we don't even know.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
Oh, that hit too hard.
I know, guys. Like, look at us. We're talking so deep, but like it needs to be said though, because like I swear, like all these teens that are listening to us, like they probably are thinking the same thing.
Yeah, they are. I recommend the parents to listen to this episode for sure.
Yes, please. And probably my parents that are listening to it right now. Hopefully you get what we're meaning, because we don't mean this like hating on you guys. Yeah. We just want you to get our side of things. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Because they're not always ready to hear our side of things. They're not.
Yeah. It sucks too sometimes. Yeah, it sucks. Like sometimes they'll be up for it and sometimes they won't. And I'm like, I need to tell you.
I know. And honestly, okay, so I've seen a bunch of TikToks. Of course, TikTok. I'm addicted. I've seen a bunch of TikToks where everyone's like, oh my god, Gen Z would be like amazing parents.
Yeah.
And I completely agree.
I feel like we really would. Yeah. I can I imagine that all the time as me as a parent. I feel like I would be understandable about things.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, like if my child decided that they were gay, bisexual, trans, whatever they wanted to be, or anything above and beyond, I'd be like, okay, let's talk about it, you know? I wouldn't, like, yell at them or, like, be very confused like some parents would be. I feel like I'd be more understandable about it because, like, we kind of grew up with it.
Exactly. We went through this, like, I don't know, this time of change. It's drastic change, too. It's not like, oh, my God, blue is not a boy's color. It's, like, not like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like we take mental health way more seriously than these parents, like, this generation does. And
I know, like, we think about it, like, way earlier than most would.
Yeah.
You know? Like, you're 16, I'm 17, and we're talking about mental health. For some people, like, that's a little concerning, but for us, it's okay, because, like, we are very aware of it. We don't want to, like, end up, like, you know, like, a little bit messed up, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Not like, if you have a mental illness that, like...
No. No, like, we want our, like, thoughts to be straight to us, and, like, we want to know what we like and what we love, and we want to understand ourselves and get to know ourselves a little bit better. That's the thing.
And honestly, everyone's messed up or, like, broken in some way. I feel like once you embrace it and, you know, take it all in, that's when you come out the other side being the amazing person that you already are.
Yeah, I mean, like, nobody's perfect. I mean, of course, you guys know that. Well, hopefully you should.
Yes,
I mean.
Yes. I know, like, you look in TV shows, you look on TV, you see models. They may seem perfect to you, but you never know what goes on in their lives.
Exactly. Like, speaking, you know, like, the model and the actresses and all of that, they're not perfect.
Exactly.
They have the same freaking struggles as you do.
Exactly. I think you know this because you told me, like, you asked me about this. Recently, there was an Indian actor who died of suicide. And see, he's an actor, so you might think, oh my god, he has money, he's great, he's awesome, he has no problems. But you never know what goes on in their lives. Like,
exactly.
something had to go on in his life for him to do something like this, you know? I just think people need to be more understandable. And honestly, we need to, like, get rid of the whole being, like, perfection thing. It's not a thing. It will never be a thing. Perfection only exists on, like, in the eye of the beholder.
Oh, yeah. Like, okay, you said, like, actors. Now let's, like, for instance, models, you know? They get fat shamed all the time, like 24/7. Like Gigi Hadid, Bella Hadid, Sarah Sampaio, like Candace Swanepoel. Like those people, they aren't fat, but they get fat shamed all the time for not being quote on perfect. But like they have mental health issues for like being called that, and like all in the industry. And like when you see them on the billboard, you think they're perfect and nothing else went wrong in their life. Like everything got handed to them perfectly, but it didn't. It did not at all.
Exactly.
So I feel like people a lot like to like take advantage of them and like be like, you're so perfect. Look how photoshopped you are. When really they're not photoshopped. They may be really, really skinny and like unhealthy, or like, you know, people online like to like shame them too. And it's just awful, guys. Don't do that.
Like, it's okay to be insecure. That is something that you have to work on. You might ask other people for help, but that doesn't mean you have the right to make other people feel bad about themselves. Just because you're trying to cover up your insecurities.
Yeah, exactly. Don't waste your time doing that to others, when rather you just need to like get yourself together and like, you know, learn about yourself, your insecurities, like all the things like you want to fix, you want to work on, you want to like, you know, gather with your friends, whatever it is, you know, like you need to like, don't do that to other people because it's just not necessary at all. Like do your time better with other things.
Exactly, especially because everyone has insecurities, first of all. So everyone knows what it feels like to have insecurities, how it can have like such a big mental toll on yourself, you know? So why would you make other people feel bad? Yeah, so don't make other people feel the way that you feel. You don't want people making you feel that way. And you don't want, like, honestly, just like maybe look for inspiration, maybe look for help. And there's going to be a bunch of people that are willing to help you. Trust me on that.
Oh, yeah. Like, go to your friends, your family, like whoever you feel comfortable with, like to talk about, like, whether it's a family issue, your insecurities, like being judged, whatever it is. Because, like, sometimes we think that we can solve it on our own, you know, and like meditation, whatever it is that we think we can solve it, and sometimes that doesn't work. You can always talk to people because sometimes we think that we can solve our problems on our own, and really, like, sometimes you need a little bit of a boost, you know?
And you also you never know if they're going through the same thing, and you can help each other.
Yeah, exactly. You never know. Like, me and you, for instance, like, we could have a little bit of anxiety or stress sometimes, and we may be going through the same thing, and it happens all the time.
Especially like, the overthinking thing.
24/7.
Yeah. I do.
Yeah, I was just about to say. You overthink 24/7, it seems, and like sometimes I'll have that same moment and I can talk to you about it, you know?
Exactly. Wow. Okay. That was such a derailment from like our original conversation. But I think it was worth it. It was definitely worth it. I feel like people need to know that.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people need to know that. Like with like, you know, the parents thing and like overthinking, whatever the heck the situation is.
Yeah, completely agree with everything we said so far. But let's go back to what we're talking about with parents. I think they're amazing and all, but I feel like everyone can improve in some way. And I feel like the biggest improvement they can do is listen to us. Yeah, not like follow our orders, but like just listen, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, like at least hear us out and don't like first think, well, that's wrong. No, you know? Like, I'm right, whatever that is. Like, just listen to me, okay? Hear what I have to say. Don't make any faces, because God knows whenever I see a face that's like a little judgy, I stop automatically. Like,
yeah, it's like, just, okay, there you kind of put your wall back up again. You're like, nope, okay, I'm not going to deal with that.
Yeah. Like, sometimes I'll be saying something like really interesting to my mom that I'm like, hey, Mom, look at this or something. And like, she makes a face at me and I'm like, do you care? Do you care what I'm saying? Like, sometimes she may care, but like sometimes it just doesn't feel like it to me.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like improvement can go both ways. Like, we can improve too. I feel like sometimes we don't listen. Our freshman year is freaking evidence.
Yeah, I told that to my mom like literally yesterday. I was like, yeah, I've learned from you a couple times, hon.
Yeah, like, yeah, I see what we do too. But, you know, we both can improve, and I feel like, you know, we can do it together.
Yeah. We need to like both hear each other out, you know?
Exactly.
Like, I say my side, you say your side. And if we have a disagreement, don't argue, okay? You can't change that person's opinion.
Exactly.
So let's not argue. Let's just take a deep breath and take it calmly. Because in like a high stress situation, like, boom, it's an argument. Like, I just want something that's like, you know, like very nice, calm. Let's be like, all right.
Yeah, let's just have like,
this is what I believe.
Yeah, let's just like have a decent talk about it. Let's talk it out. We don't need to throw like vases at each other. We're not there yet.
Yeah. Exactly. Like with me and you, we don't have the same opinion about everything.
Yes. She hates mushrooms.
Honestly,
how can I be friends with her?
Oh my gosh. This morning, this girl tells me she likes mushrooms.
Mushrooms are great.
No!
Mushrooms are so good.
They're weeds.
They're very tasty.
They're very much weeds. Oh my... No!
And she likes banana bread.
I love banana bread. You need to try my mom's banana bread.
I'll try it.
It's so much better. And who puts nuts in their banana bread, honey? Who puts nuts in the banana bread?
Everyone. Also, side note, like, it's completely unrelated.
You need to stop.
But you sound like Tokyo from Money Heist. Or no, I think it's Nairobi. You sound like Nairobi from Money Heist.
Oh my god, woman. Like, guys, okay. Going back into the banana bread topic. Guys, like, literally, don't put nuts in any type of pastry, okay? Don't do it! Stop putting nuts in everything. If you want nuts
in brownies.
Go sprinkle them on your side, not mine.
I put nuts in brownies.
Oh my gosh, woman, you ruined everything.
Nuts and brownies is actually really good.
I hate nuts. I don't like nuts.
I don't like all nuts, but I like some nuts. Oh my god, this is gonna be taken so out of context.
But we just had to prove a point right there. Which we did.
Okay, guys, that's all we have for today. We all know that we have a lot more things we can talk about on this topic, but you know what? All the things that you guys want to say, go to our website and send it to us. There's a little suggestion box. Type it in, and we will make sure we get back to it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and make sure you follow us on our social media at Do Tell Podcast. Okay, guys, I know I'm asking a lot from you guys, but don't forget to rate it as well. Keep smiling. Bye.